Can you say Civivi? Okay. Oh, you should have expected Civivi. Exception. I don't know about that. I don't know why that would be on there. It's kind of rough. I think this was a used knife. It's a Civivi Buttonlock Praxis. Yeah, this was used. Okay, so I don't know what the exception is, uh, but it's used. Uh, let's check it out because I love the Praxis so much that I wanted the button lock. So it's got everything in there, just like you expect. There's the pouch and all that kind of stuff. And it might be used, but I'm telling you what, you can't tell it by looking on the outside of it. Uh, and of course, I mean, it's a Praxis. I mean, there you go. Uh, is it Nitro V? I mean, razor sharp. This might not have been a used one. It may have been maybe a store model return or whatever, because I mean, this thing hasn't been used. But I think they listed it as used, so maybe it was because it was open or something. But the button lock, I mean, let me hold it in all the way as tight as possible, and she still falls. So if you'll remember, I did a sin cut that you may have seen or maybe coming up, and I could hold the button in all the way and it would catch the blade just barely, which will probably work itself out being used. But at the same time, that's just one of the things that is a lower grade to that model knife. But in fit, feel, open, close, use it. This is every bit the same as that knife. And so let's see the blade again, as I expect, no movement, up, down, side to side from a Civivi knife. I do not expect to get that anyway. You have finger gimping on the back. It's very light though. It's kind of rounded. It does catch my thumb, but it's not super grabby. And you have a finger choil up there with that gimping. I think that's okay to grab into it. I would spend most of my time back here because it's just not comfortable for me to be up here and still get to gimping back here this far. Uh, Pocket clip is a medium. Uh, it is not recessed, but it is reversible, and the screws in the pocket clip are recessed. You got a small backspacer that comes down into a lanyard hole. Uh, and wide open beyond that. And I don't see any cutouts in the aluminum, but it's super light. So that's probably a 6061 aircraft aluminum anyway, and why it's so light. And the 6061 aluminum is a super hard, strong, durable metal aluminum, but very light. That's what they build airplanes out of. Something that's just comparable to steel, but light. The lightest thing that they can deal with, other than bamboo. You don't want to fly no bamboo plane. Even the metal ones, the wings, they do that. I've been on planes and I've watched them. The wings actually do that. Promise me. Set over the wing, and when you're going through the air, look out the window at that wing, and it is flapping. That's how planes fly. They flap like birds. Trust me, I've seen it. And if it's got propellers on the plane, sit right next to the propeller. That's what I do. If that sucker comes off, you will never know it. Or sit in the very front of the plane because I want to be the first one to hit after the pilots. I don't want to be the last one in the tail section. Be thinking about it the whole time while the plane's hitting the ground. I want to be the first one. Set me out on the nose. I want to be the first one that hits the ground if the plane crashes. So anyway, let's get past the morbid stuff. So you have some finger gimping on the finger flicker. Uh, I don't know if I can do this. Maybe I can. I've seen people do it. Neves Knives, Jared, I think. Neves Knives. That guy can. I did it. I did it. I think that's the first time I Spidey finger flicked a knife, and there was nothing on there to do it with, and I did it again. Wow. Look. Okay. I'm now a knife guru. I am an amazing know-it-all knife guru. I am the knife bomb diggity. I'm telling you, I did it. I done it. It's and 3 times in a row. No nothing, and I'm spidey flicking that baby. I'm amazing. I scare myself. I really do. I scare myself. So let's. This is a Civivi Praxis. Every bit. You got all that stick out down there. That's all amazing. That's good. I like that. Handholds for days. Uh, and I mean, I can feel that pocket clip a little bit right in here, but I don't think that's going to be any issues. You can see that the end of the pocket clip is out at the edge of my hand, so I don't really feel anything. So I think that's all well and good. And that is razor shaven sharp. Trust me, not enough hair to keep doing it, but well, what I got left, you see it disappearing. So, so this is actually, I'm shaving the little studs off of my hand. So now it's just as smooth as all day long. It's a baby's butt. Yep, I'm a baby's butt. Well, I don't know. Ask people. They just call me a butt. But anyway, so uh, awesome. Already know I love the Praxis. I started out with the baby Praxis, and so then I had to have a Praxis. Then I found out a button lock Praxis. I had to have it. So now I got the button lock Praxis, and this is going in my pocket all day tomorrow at work. That's what this is, taking the iridium's place on the left hand side. That's what this is going to do. So that's amazing. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Butter smooth, butternut smooth. I'm telling you. Bearings, of course, being a Civivi, I'm assuming it's gonna have ceramic bearings in it. The blade centering is dead nuts. So everything looks good. It's exactly what you expect. So the Civivi knives, in case, I think I told you this in another video, but you have the Wii knives, which is the super expensive. Elon Musk buys those. Well, not really. I don't know. Maybe he does. But rich people. And I'm not saying anything against rich people. I'm just saying people with means have no problems buying Wii's. And because they're made out of all kind of alphabet soup steel and titanium handles and what's that, Timascus, titanium Damascus, or however they want to call it. They come up with names for stuff, and it's still Damascus. That's what it is. Metals meshed and melted and squished together. So anyway, and so that's what the Wii is, and the Civivi is the same quality, but just toned down with less expensive materials to make it more affordable. And so instead of alphabet soup steel, you got Nitro V, which is still good, or a lesser grade alphabet soup steel, and then aluminum handles instead of titanium or whatever. Or I think one of my Civivi Praxis has G10, and then the Mini, I think, is either G10 or mica, or vice versa. Uh, but still, I mean, these are lesser grades of material, cheaper material, so the knife is cheaper, but it's built to the same fit, finish, and standards of the Wii knife. And so far, the one sin cut I've got, which I've got a couple more, maybe one more or whatever, I've got some more coming in to confirm this. But from what I'm seeing from that knife, the sin cut is the third tier lower end of these same knives with lesser materials again. And like in this case, you got Nitro V and ceramic bearings and aluminum scales. On the sin cut, you got D2 steel bearings, and wood handles on the one I've got, or G10 handles, or whatever, same kind of things you can have on the Civivi, but just some lesser grade materials. The biggest cost of a knife is the blade steel. So from here down, I think they're all built the same, with just varying degrees of lesser expensive materials, and then the blade steel is the biggest thing. So you've got the high end alphabet soup on the Wii, and then Nitro V, I think, is the high end on the Civivis, and then D2 on the Syncut, which I think is all fine. I think it's all good. I think it's because that's better than anything I grew up with. So anyway, I hope I'm giving you something you like with all this stuff, and you're seeing some stuff, learning some stuff, and that you stick around with me, because I had two more the other day that quit me. It hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Every time you do it, it hurts. So there, I've gotten, there's a tear. You can't see it. There's a tear. And you caused it. So quit. Stop it. Quit going away. Stay subscribed. So, anyway, done with my rant. So, anyway, you got some finger gimping here. I don't know if I had mentioned that, which, I mean, this is amazing. I love the coating on these blades. I think they're just amazing. Uh, so, and I think a lot of times with these Nitro Vs, still, I think you can this coating further retards it from rusting or staining. Looks like T8 hardware everywhere on it except for the clips, which is T6. So anyway, that's all I got. And you've heard me talk about the Praxis. It fits my hand perfect. It is the knife. I love it. Love the blade shape. I love everything about it. I'm glad to have this one. Matter of fact, I'd probably carry this one before I will any of the other ones now. So anyway, I appreciate you being here. I look forward to you returning again and us spending some more time together. And if you like this stuff, I would ask that you would like and subscribe. Most importantly, comment below and let's talk about this stuff. So anyway, I appreciate you. I thank you. And we're going to see you soon. Your time is very important to me, and I thank you for spending it here with me. Thanks, and God bless.